Hey guys, good evening all. Share my screen. Can one confirm? Can you see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks for confirming. Okay, so the last session, hope you remember, we started a PLSQL, right? So as part of the PLSQL, there are only the four chapters: procedures, functions, cursors, and the triggers, guys. So the only four topics you'll be learning it, and they're very simple actually, because the toughest thing you already learn in SQL. Okay, so we started procedures, and I think today also I'll be spending time on only procedures. I'll be giving you the fundamentals of procedures. Once we're done, then we'll go with functions and cursors. Okay, yeah. Before I want to begin, I think I just want to show you what I covered as part of the last session. So this will be the last session concepts, right? So first I have explained drawbacks. Yeah. Can anyone unmute and tell me what are the drawbacks with SQL?
It can execute only one command at a time, sir.
Correct? Yes. Next.
We cannot use for loop and if else conditions in SQL.
Right. Control statement will not support. Right. Next.
There is no
There is
exception
no
handling,
exception
sir.
Correct. No exceptionally. Next.
There is no
cannot
reusability of
for
code.
a reusable.
Right. There is no reusability. Right. So I think these points, whatever you have given me now, that I'll try to explain you with procedures, how we can resolve it. Okay. And that's, the advantage of PLSQL. So today we'll be seeing it practically. And then, yeah, we started the first chapter. Yeah, the reason why it is called a stored, given one statement yesterday. They are procedures, but why they are
Procedures
called
are
as
stored
stored?
in database, sir. That's why.
Yes, yes, absolutely correct. Like, see how you create a table and store into the DB, how you created a view or index or sequence, and how they stored into the DB. Similarly, if you create procedures, they'll be stored into the DB. That's the reason they are called as stored procedures. But oftenly we call it as procedures only. Okay. And yesterday we have seen how to create a procedure, how to use a procedure syntaxes, and there I compared you, hope you remember, with C concepts. And we discussed types of procedures. Yeah. What is my anonymous procedure?
It doesn't have a name, sir.
Can you explain the syntax, how it goes?
There'll be no header, but it starts from begin and statement and end, sir, and slash.
Correct, correct, correct. Begin and semicolon and slash. So what slash will do here? Uh, Not gonna, other, please. What slash will do?
First, it
It will
compile the procedure.
compile and
Correct.
save it.
Nice, nice. So first it will compile your above procedure, then it will go for saving or run. Okay. What do you mean by static procedure?
There will be no parameters list.
Nice, nice, probably. But in a simple way, we can understand a function without parameters. Okay. A function without parameters called as static. A function with parameters called as dynamic. Okay. Again, let's talk about the parameters. So how many types of parameters we do have?
3.
3 times.
What are they?
In, out,
out,
in,
in,
out.
out.
In, out.
Correct. In out and in out, right? Nice. So I think time permit, I'll discuss that as well. Okay. And then we'll go with, what is the purpose of this?
To print a statement, sir.
It's like a printer. Okay, you can say. And what is the purpose of this command?
To see message on SQL.
Correct.
To
So
immediately
using
see.
dbms underscore output underscore line, we'll write something. But if you want to show that something on SQL prompt, this command you have to pass once. And then I think we started this. Okay. I think I covered this both. Okay. And I'll try to go with dynamic process and all today. Okay. Right. So I think in dynamic process, I do recall this example I given, correct? I do recall this example I given. Guys, do you have a clear picture in C what it is doing in C language? What I am doing? Do you have a clear picture?
Yes, sir.
No surprises, right? Okay. So it's simply creating a one function with the name doSum, taking two parameters of integer type. Okay. And yeah, this is a syntax to declare a parameters in C. First, data type followed by parameter, comma, data type followed by parameter. There's a reason why I'm explaining this again. Okay. Again, I'll repeat parameters. First, you should say type and then parameter name, comma, parameter, and then type. In procedures, it will be in a opposite direction, guys. You understood, right? Why I explain again? In procedures, this is opposite. So first you have to declare a parameter and then you should declare the type. You understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Once we start the coding, you'll understood. Okay. Chalo, guys, go ahead. How to create a procedure for it? Guys, how to create a procedure for it? I'll be explaining today first example dynamic procedure. Okay. Yeah. Help me how to create a procedure.
Create procedure.
Right. Create procedure. And what is the procedure name?
Procedure name.
You can take do some. Okay.
Sir.
And use the parenthesis as usual. And I'll be writing as begin as usual. And I'll be writing end and then slash. Okay. Remaining I'll write later. Okay. In do some, I just now explained. Okay, I just now explained. Int A comma int B. Here you have to write in different direction. Can you guess or can you please try?
A int,
A
comma, B
int,
int.
comma, B int.
Yeah, you're right. A int comma B int. But do you really think that we do have int in SQL? Oracle SQL?
No.
It should be number,
Number.
correct?
Number, sir.
If it is a MySQL database, yeah, it will be a int, but it is Oracle, right? So we should use number. Up to here, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The last thing, you remember yesterday when I was discussing, there are three types of parameters are there. In, out, in, out, correct? Now, in this context, this A is a in parameter and B is also in parameters. Okay. And yeah, instead of instead of printf, right? Instead of printf, you remember we have to write this statement here. Okay. And simply there you can say A plus B. That's it. This is a logic case. You need to write it. Now, maybe I can run it and I can show you quickly this. If you're not clear on the in, don't worry. I'll explain you this again. First, I'll be connecting to Replay. And then don't forget this command you have to deliver once. Okay, this command you have to deliver once like this and just run it. Yeah, see guys, your procedure gets created. What is the next step? What is the next step?
Call the procedure, sir.
Correct, correct. So now you can call your procedure. What is the command I have to use?
Execute do some.
Some.
Nice. Execute do some. Okay, and pass your values like this. And yeah, let's run it. And guys, you can see the 150 is the answer. Now you can call one more time by changing the values. So according to your arguments, the business logic will run and you will get that output. So I just want to give a summary that what I have explained you so far as part of dynamic procedures. So let me explain you on Paint so that it will become easy to you to understand the next of the programs. Okay. So guys, this is the thing that we discussed. So maybe I can divide this entirely into two portions. Okay. So the first portion I should say it's a called browser. Agree? Agree everyone?
Yes, sir.
Called means creating biryani. Yesterday I explained. Now It's calling, nothing but eating biryani, nothing but using. Okay, right. So this is, I think, clear everyone. Now let me take few questions here, and then we'll try to answer it. Okay, so what is uh, do some? Okay, wait, guys. I think we have to focus on this portion first. Okay, we have to focus on this portion first. So first we'll say what is it, and then we'll say, what is this A, I'll take this way, A, and what is in, and what is this parameter. We'll try to cover this thing. Chalo, go ahead, guys. What is A?
Variable, sir.
No, no, no. I should say parameter name. Okay, right. Next, what is number? What is number?
Data type.
Data
Right.
type.
Param data type, right? And what is in? It's a param
Type
type, we
of
should say.
parameter, sir.
Type of parameter. So we do have three now. In, out, in, out. Now you can ask me, sir, why you declared as in? Because I'm doing some business logic. Okay. I'm doing some business logic. For that business logic, A and B are supplying the values. That's the reason I was considering as in. You understood what is in here, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is, we should say, a parameter list section. Okay. This is, we should say, parameter list section. And similarly, guys, here we should say it's, an argument list. Okay. This is, I'm talking about this one, guys. I'm talking about this. This is, you should say, argument list. On the top, which I declare, that's a parameter list. Does that make sense, everyone? How to create dynamic procedures?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. So I think we are good to go further things today. This is very fundamental concepts in procedure. So first you should know what is anonymous, and then static. Static means no parameters, and then dynamic means with parameters. So this is the best example to understand dynamic procedure, guys. Might be you can ask me a cross question here. Sir, are we really doing this A plus B kind of things in procedures? No. You learn SQL for what purpose? You learn SQL for what purpose? Question is very clear. You learn
Data
SQL for what
handling, sir.
purpose? Huh?
Data handling, sir.
Okay. I need one more valid answer. Guys, why we learn SQL and what you learn in SQL?
To write queries.
Acha. Is it not the answer? To store and process? Guys, is it not the answer? CRUD operations? For CRUD operation only you learn SQL, right? Agree, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, sir.
So whatever example I've shown you, it's dummy. But what we exactly write there, SQL queries. Okay, we'll write, guys, exactly SQL queries. We'll write exactly SQL queries. Whatever the blue color box I have given, in that box, we'll be not doing addition of two numbers, average of three numbers logic, guys. To understand the procedures for fundamental point of view, I given this example, but actually in the box, you have to write your SQL queries, insert queries, update queries, delete queries, select queries. That queries you have to write it. Okay, that I'll show you today. Okay. So I hope everyone clear on it. The context of learning PLSQL is writing your SQL queries inside the procedures. Writing your SQL queries inside the procedures. That is the purpose of learning PLSQL. Okay. So let's get into the major portion of today concept. So guys, today uh, I'll be talking about few things in procedures. But before that, I'll write some piece of code in C language, int a comma b comma c, a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Okay, this is the first section I'll be discussing today. This is the first section in procedures I'll be discussing. I'm writing C language code. Okay, I'm writing C language code. Let's say int num equal to some 45. So here I'll be writing if num greater than 0. Okay, then I'll be using printf, it's a a positive number. Okay, that's a positive number. A positive number. Printf, it's a positive number. And now if it is equal to 0, so I'll be saying it's a 0. Else if it is greater than 0, okay, I'll be printing it's a positive. Else, okay, else if I think this is not required, yeah, else I'll be saying it's a negative number. Guys, do you understand the logic which I have written here? This version.
Sir,
What is this logic is about? What is this logic is about?
given number is positive or negative.
Positive or a negative or 0. First, what I was verifying. Right. First, what I was verifying.
Which number is
It is
0?
zero or not.
Okay, if it is 0, then this will be executed. Control never goes this blocks. Let's assume if it is this condition fails, then else if what you are doing.
If number is positive.
Correct. So you're checking your number is above 0. Above 0. Right? If it is above 0, you should say it's a positive. Otherwise, if it is not 0, if it is not positive, then definitely it will be a negative only. Right? So this is, I think, also clear everyone. I know you have a doubt, sir, why you're explaining these things. I'll come to the point, okay? Let's say one more thing. Let's say one more thing. I have a int num equal to 5, okay? And be writing while, and there I was writing num greater than 0, okay? Then I'll be doing printf of num. I'll be printing of, printing of num, and then I'll be doing num plus plus. Guys, I just want to hear what will be the output for this. Guys, what will be the output for this? Okay, we'll go step by step.
It will
Num
go
equal to
on, sir.
5. It will go num equal to 5. Okay, now 5 greater than 0?
Yes, sir.
No, it should say true, right? If it is true, then your 5 will be printed, right? Your 5 will be printed on the console. Your 5 will be printed on the console. Then, what I was doing, 1 second, guys, 1 second. Maybe I'll do this change. 1 second. Yeah, maybe we can go ahead now. Now, 1 is less than 5.
True, sir.
So 1 will be printed. Now here 1 will become
2. Increment,
correct.
it becomes 2.
Yeah. Now after this line, control goes to
Again, check the
While
condition, right? Now your 2, right? 2 less than 5,
True.
True, sir.
2 will be printed. Now 2 will become
3.
3. Okay, nice. 3 less than 5,
True, sir.
true. Right? Again 3 will be printed. Now 3 will become 4. Now 4 less than 5, condition true. And 4 will be printed. Now 4 will become 5. Now 5 less than 5.
False.
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 So the output of this code is
1, 2,
the
3,
output
4.
of the code is 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? So I think everyone knows that, right? So let's say int num equal to 0, okay, and num less than 5, and num plus plus, and here guys, I'll be writing the same percentage, same printf. What is output of this code as well?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct. This output is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? Guys, the reason why, I was explaining this all, these three mainly. I'm sure you already know these things, either C or Java. Can I assume that you already have a good knowledge on this? Please confirm, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Yes,
no,
sir.
no one is new that, sir, I don't know what is for loop. What is don't know, what is, I don't know what is if else, or I don't know what is while, right? I think everyone knows it, correct? Now, what I'll be doing is, I'll be explaining in PLSQL procedures, how do we use it? Okay? With the same, almost same example, I'll show you. With almost same example, guys, I'll show you. But here, there is no flower basis concept. Okay? In PLSQL, there is no flower basis concept. Almost the same condition, we'll write it. Okay? But you have it observed how we are ensuring that this if condition is opening, and how we are ensuring that this loop is opening and this loop is closing. Because in PLSQL, there is no flower based concepts. Instead, guys, you'll use something, if is for opening. Example I was telling. Here you are opening the if, right? Here you are opening the if, right? And here you are closing the if, right? So if you are closing the if, you should say end if. Okay, you should say end if. Now you are opening the while loop, right? So you should say while loop. Okay, while loop. It means in this line you are opening the while and you are closing the loop, right? So then you should say end and loop. This way, I guess you have to say it. You guys are following, right? What I was talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Almost same logic you can say it. But I think this is the thing you need to understand. Now, what is int a comma bc? What is int a comma b comma c in a C program?
Declaring variable.
Declaring variable.
Correct, correct. It's a declaring variable. But in PLSQL procedures, okay, guys are writing now PLSQL. In PLSQL, if you want to declare, you have a separate section. You have a separate section. The section is declare. The section is declare, and guys, you have to declare like this, guys. You have to declare like this. I'll repeat. I'll repeat one more time. This is everyone knows it in C or Java, same line. But if you want to do the same thing in procedures, you should use a keyword called declare. Okay. And under the declare section only, you have to declare your variables. And again, a opposite direction. Here, we should declare data type and then followed by variable names now. But here, first variable and then data type, we should declare it. This is in the opposite direction, guys. I hope everyone clear how to declare variables in procedures.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, nice. I think, yeah, we are good to start some fundamental programs now. I'll go with a fundamental example now to understand the declaration section first. Okay, maybe I'll go with very fundamental example. Maybe this is already we did, right? So let's say execute, do some of inverted comma, let's say set number is already waited. So nothing is it, just I want to move this is to, examples today. As part of today example, we'll be practicing it. Okay, no worry, maybe I can give it to you later. This is the first example that what you have covered today as part of dynamic project. So let's try to take you to one more example now. Now let's say you're doing let's say average guess. Let's say something to do total only, but yeah, this time I'll be not taking parameters. Okay, I'll be not taking parameters. So locally I'll be taking int a comma b comma c comma d. D equal to 10. Okay, b equal to 20. Okay, c equal to 30, 30, 30, and d is equal to a plus b plus c plus sorry, yeah, c. And finally, guys, I'll be printing the d value. So this is a as it is example. Guys, this is a as it is example. We'll try to see in procedures. Okay. Yeah. Can you help me? How should I do that? Guys, create project. What is the project
In
name?
procedure sum.
Do
Do
total.
total
Total.
Total, sir.
with parameters or without parameters?
Without
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 parameter.
parameters.
Chalo, you can leave this. You can leave this. And then
declare
Again,
Declare.
As begin.
As big.
as begin, end, and then slash. First write it this way. Okay. Now, I just now explained what is this line, line number 7.
Declaration.
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 As I explained just now,
Declare.
if you are
Declare
declaring, you should use, okay,
A comma
you
B
should,
comma C comma D numbers.
Number.
correct. You should declare like this. So this is something, your declaration section. Now, yeah, so can I write this A, B, C values here? Yes, you can write it, yes, here. You can write it, but I'll ask one question here. Let's see how many people will answer it. In SQL, equal is assignment or relational?
Relational operator.
You remember we write like this, right? Where ID equal to 2. What it will do? Hey, what it will
Compare,
do?
sir.
Well, compare.
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 Right. This is also the same, guys. You're comparing now. But are you really comparing or assigning here?
Assigning, sir.
So to differentiate that you are assigning here, you are differentiate to assigning it, we should use colon before your equal, guys. Here also. So the colon ensures that you are assigning, not comparing. So this is something, an assignment operator in SQL, guys. You'll be never using equal anywhere for assigning. You'll be using colon and equal only. Does that make sense,
Yes, sir.
guys?
Sir.
Make sense? Okay. And finally, you should do this. And finally, you should do this. Clear? Wait. I think I missed the very important thing. Okay, I missed very important thing. Guys, this is your declaration section and this is your initialization section. And your declaration and initialization you can write combinedly in declaration block. But line number 11, is it declaration or is it business logic?
Business logic.
Logics.
Correct.
Logic.
Right. So your business logics, guys, your business logics, okay, always you have to keep in a separate block. Always you have to keep in a separate block. That is, begin and end. Always remember that begin and end, if I say, you should imagine it's a block. Okay. Now I'll repeat. Declaration section, you can declare your variables and you can assign it. Okay. And then in begin section, and again you have to open in begin and end. In between you have to write business logic and if you want to show anything, you can show it. I'm sure you have a doubt here, sir. What is this begin and what is this begin? Yes. This begin for your procedure entry. Okay. And this end for your procedure exit. And this begin is for your business logic begins. And this end, your business logic ends there. I hope this is makes sense, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll be executing this quickly. Yeah, it's created, but compilation errors. I know what was the mistake I was doing. Yeah, it is not executing. I know what was the mistake. The mistake was this. The mistake was this. The mistake was this. You cannot declare. You cannot declare. Yeah, guys, now the procedure is correct. The procedure is correct. I'll tell you what is the mistake I did, but are you able to see one error?
Any already usable exist.
So what it's saying, array, this procedure is already created, but some errors are there. I mean, that is the earlier message we got, but now what it's saying, this procedure name is already exist. Now my procedure is correct, but this is already created with some other existing logic. So actually this is, I thought to explain yesterday, but yeah, no worry, I'll explain today. It's not be too late. In procedure, we have a one command called something, or replace this. Okay, guys, this is or replace. This is actually a optional block. Okay, it's already a optional block. You may write or you may not write it. Whenever you say create project name, always a new project is created. If any old project names are in the DB, you'll get this kind of error. Okay, but what it will do is, okay, what it will do is create or replace. What it will do, it will check whether the project is already there or not in the DB. If it is there, it will replace. And if it is not there, a new project is created. That's what the R replace will do. Okay, create or replace. Now guys, what do you do now? You can again, sorry, it's not copied. Yeah, yeah, let's copy and run it. See guys, oh, does it still has errors? Why so? Wait. See, process is created with compilation error. No, let's run it. Wait. Statement ignored. Line 1, column 7. Okay, I'm assuming this could be the cause. This could be the cause, I'm sure. Yeah, I think guys, this would be the cause. Maybe I can quickly walk through on it once again, so that from next uh, program onwards won't be surprised. So what I was talking about here. So I just now explained a word statement called block, right? A block is nothing but you can imagine a flower basis, okay? You can imagine a flower basis. So here what I was talking about here. Let me go with orange color, because this orange color begin and end is nothing but procedure begin, procedure end. Okay, and then this declaration block is in. This is a separate block actually. So there you have to only do declaration part only. Only declaration section is you have to do it. Okay. Now what about the down portion? Yes. So this is the block I think you're talking about, right? The green color one. I think you got confused here. So guys, this green color is specially for, initialization plus processing. Okay. Initialization and plus processing. And if any output you want to show, yeah, you can show it guys. So I'll repeat, this green color, inside this green color box, nothing but a special begin and end is there now. Inside it was you have to do initialization, processing, and output. Initialization nothing but assigning the values guys. Okay. And processing nothing but your actual business logic. And this is something displaying the outputs on the screen. Okay. So this is something, on a high level, what is declaration section and what is initialization, processing, and output in PLSQL project point of view. Make sense, everyone? Guys, was it confusing you? I'm assuming no, right? It's not confusing you because you can see some smaller changes comparison between C or Java, this SQL, okay? Smaller changes, not the bigger one, okay? So this is something on declaration section. So I'm done with the declaration section. Maybe I can take this code snippet as the second example today. Okay. Now, where is the example I covered in the beginning? Yes. This is nested if else concept, correct? Guys, do you agree? This is nested if else? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by nested if else? Guys, what do you mean by nested if
If
else?
else inside another if else.
Correct. If else inside the if else, that is something in nested if else, right? Now, I'll be showing you one procedure, right? Let's see, guys, how many people I'll unmute and answer for this. Wait, maybe I can take it here. Yeah, for better understanding. Okay. Guys, what is line number 1?
Creating procedure, sir.
With the name, do something, right?
Do something. Yes, sir.
And you are using or replace. So what or replace will do?
If any old procedure is there with same name, it will replace.
Correct, correct. Because it won't show the error again, right? And what is this as begin?
Procedure start, sir.
Running
Correct. And what is this end? Line number 32?
Procedure end.
Nice, nice, nice. And what is this line number 2021?
Declaration.
You should say declaration section. Okay. And why this special begin line number 22 and it is closing line number 31? What is this line number 22 and 31? Why is this begin and end specially for?
Business
because it was
logic.
business logic.
No, no, no. You should say three things now.
Initialization,
Initializing.
output, and processing, sir.
Processing and
Correct. I told you three things you can write. Initialization plus processing plus output. See, three things you can see. This num equal to minus 45 is what?
Initialization.
Nice. What is this if else? Processing, or you can say conditional checking. And the output is nothing but dbms underscore. Guys, it's like your English language, line number 24 if you see. Okay. If num, you remember why I written 1 equal here?
Comparing operators.
Correct. So you're checking num equal to 0, then you're printing it's a 0. Else if, guys, don't think it's a space. Yeah, you have to write as it is, ELSA. ELS if only. If greater than 0, then you are printing it's a positive. Final else, you're printing as a negative. And as I just now explained, this is a beginning of if, and this is an end of the if. Makes sense why I'm using the word end if?
Yes, sir.
It tells that your if and end if, closing here. Sir, this is okay, but I want to practice it. Yeah, guys, if you want to practice it, I'll give an example. Biggest of three numbers. Okay, just practice biggest of three numbers. Biggest of three numbers in PLSQL position, you'll understand nested if else. Because if you go for logic for biggest of three numbers, you'll see this nested if else concept. Correct? If anybody practice, you know it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So no
Okay,
need to
so
end else if and else, sir.
no. So you're closing end if means you're closing the completely your if block. Okay, assume this is not there, this is not there, this is not there. Okay, you written only one if and you want to close it after dbfs1. Then you can write end if. Then it indicates that you're closing the if here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. I'll be showing you the execution, guys. Guys, I don't want to waste much time here because this is you already know it. The if else, just the syntaxes will be changing, right? So let's run it, and you can see, guys, the output is negative. You know the reason why it is negative, right? Because you given minus 45. If you give minus 45, this condition will become true or false?
False.
False. Then this condition true or false?
False.
False.
Final it come to else block only,
Negative. Yes, sir.
right? So this is something, the second program, I mean, the if else's, guys, how to use the nested if else's. Now I'll quickly show you something, loops that already have discussed, but yeah, we'll see the loops. Let's see the loops, guys, 1 second. Yeah, this is a while loop, right? The same example, the same example. I'll explain you in procedures now. Almost the same code will be there. Yeah, let's get into the same thing. Line number 1 clear? I mean 18.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you know this as begin, right? And this is your is declare your number x, and this begin and end section is for what?
For initialization and processing and output.
Processing and output.
Correct. Line number 23 is what?
Assigning 0 to x, sir.
Initialization. Correct?
initialization.
This is all business processing and displaying something, right? And now, see, as I explained, it's almost like your English language only. See, while, condition, and loop. Nothing but your loop started here. Line number 27, you can imagine it's a closed curly brace. You are closing the while loop. This is while loop begin, this is while loop closing. Now this condition will become true or false first time.
True.
False. True, false.
True, no,
True.
ma. X
True,
equal to
True,
sir.
0,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Now here X will be printed, nothing but 0 will be printed. Now 0 will become.
1.
1.
There is no increment. You should do manually. Okay, X equal to X plus 1. Then now this will become 1. 1 greater than less than 5, true. 1 will be printed. 1 will become 2. Condition 2. 2 will be printed. Like that, how many times this loop executed?
5
5
times.
times.
6 times.
6 times. 6 times, sir.
Right?
Starting from
0 to
Yes,
0
sir.
to 5. Okay, 0 to 5. That's it. So, guys, you're not worrying, right? I'll be going little fast, and we're not worrying, right? Guys, you'll be not worrying, right? Are you following? First, tell me, are you following?
Yes,
Or
sir.
is it out of the
Yes,
context?
sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Now, guys, let me show you a for loop example also quickly in the same way. But this is definitely new to you. That's definitely this is new to you. You have not seen this. You know for loop, but this is a little different. Okay. Line number 8 clear, right? So I given a name is show series. Okay. As begin also clear. This end also clear. Yeah. This is a for loop. This is the first time I think everyone's seeing it. Now, guys, here there is no initialization, there is no increment, decrement, or kind of things. Okay. So then how it will work? I'll tell you. For I means it's a variable. Okay. And what I will do is it will take its lower value. Yeah, it's a low, L for low, and this is U for upper value, guys. Okay. What I will do is it will take its lower value 1. Okay. Okay. And this two dots tells that, every time, I mean, I should not say every time. So this lower two dots tells that it's a range. Two dots tells that it's a range. Range is nothing but 1 to 5 times it will be executed, guys. Nothing but 1, next time 2, next time 3, next time 4, next time 5. Okay. So here inside the block, what you're doing, simply you're printing the values. As I just now explained, the first lower value is 1. Next time 2, next time 3, next time 4, next time 5. That's it. Your upper value is 5, right? So up to 5 times it will execute. Right? I'm sure you will expect one question here. What's the question? What's the question?
We are not
I
using
know.
begin and end, sir.
Guna, come on. Once again.
We should write that processing in begin and end, no, sir.
That's okay. Let's forget, man. Okay, the beginner and everything, forget. But if you already worked on for loops,
Increment,
okay.
sir.
So your question will be, sir, you are incrementing. I think Abhiram, you asked the question. You guess my mind, right? You read my mind. Sorry. Yeah, sir, how to increment by 2? Okay, that's the question number 1. Park it. Now, one more question I was expecting. I'll answer it, but one more question I was expecting.
Inside the for loop, we have to increment I equal to I plus 2, like
No,
that,
no,
sir.
no, no. Guna, answer I'll explain, reveal. But if you by this explanation, I was expecting one more question. No, Bhavani, it's not condition. Okay, see, I'll give a question. Sir, how to print 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 then? Okay, this is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to print
5
5, 4,
double
3, 2,
dot
1?
1, sir.
No, no, no. Okay, for that we use a keyword called reverse. Okay, same, but here guys you have to say reverse. Then it will become reverse. I think second question answer clear everyone. For first question answer is, sir, I want to print 1, 3, 5 like this. No, I want to skip the numbers. Then in that case, you have to use mod, right? Mod will give the values, right? If you use mod, you'll get even numbers, correct? Mod 2, mod 2. If you do mod 3, you'll get 3 series, correct? If you do mod 4, you'll get 4 series, correct? So that way, guys, you'll get the numbers. No worry, I'll have some examples to explain that examples as well. Okay. So first we'll see this. First we'll see this quickly. Okay. Yeah. See guys, this is your for loop. As I explained, lower value, upper value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, yeah, this is, let me keep it here. Right. And I do have two more examples. Yeah, this is one more example. Yeah, this is for reversing. This is for reversing. Yeah. See, as I explained, we should do it 1.5 only. Okay, we should not change it, but we use a keyword called reverse. Okay, we use a keyword called reverse. So if you execute it, you can see this. See, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sense? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
this is
sir.
something, yeah, how to print the data in zeros. And if you want to increment, decrement, you should use mod. So that's a hint I was giving. You can try. You can use mod and you can try guys. Okay, 100% you can do it, but yeah, you can try that. Okay, so this is something, I think you understood, right? Now, is PLSQL supports control statements?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 Okay, fine. Now I can show you one thing. I can show you one thing. Yeah, maybe I can go with this. I can quickly show you this. It's very simple, actually. Okay. Wait. What I was doing here? Hey, don't read all, please. Focus my
Dropping
cursor.
employee table, sir.
Okay, next.
Creating tables.
Creating
Creating
employee table
tables.
again.
Creating table.
With how many columns?
4 columns.
4 columns.
Full column.
ID, first name, last name, and salary. Correct. So yeah, I'll be doing this right away. So in SQL, we don't have a flexibility to run multiple SQL queries at a time. Right? Now I want to insert multiple rows at a time. Now, guys, look at this procedure. Okay, look at this procedure, line number 106. Create or replace procedure name is insert employees as begin, and what I was doing, line number 108 to 112. What I was doing.
Inserting the rows.
If this is executed, can we assume that through procedures we can run multiple SQL queries at a time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you understood, right? I think 20 minutes back I passed one statement. Hope you recall. You are learning a PLSQL procedures. You are learning PLSQL procedure not for addition, not for checking number is big or small, not for printing the series, right? You are learning the procedures to write your SQL queries inside the body. This is your body, right? So inside the body, you have to write your SQL queries. I just now written insert. You may write update, delete, select as well. This is what the purpose of learning your procedures. You understood? You understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now I'll be executing them. So this is confirming you that, see guys, the procedure is created, right? And yeah, you can see your procedure is successfully completed. Execute space your insert procedure. Now tell me if this is static or dynamic procedure.
Static procedure.
Statics.
Correct. It's a static procedure. So how do we ensure, guys? How do we ensure the rows are inserted or not? Simply we need to run select query, right? Now we can see the data. Guys, can I say procedures are allow us to run multiple SQL queries at a time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure one doubt is rolling in your mind. Sir, are we need to pass similar commands, or can we go with combination of commands like insert, update, delete? You understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The answer is yes. Okay, we can do different commands also. Okay, now if you see this second example, your project name is UDI preparations. UDI means update, delete, insert, as begin, and okay. Now if you see line number 131, what I was doing?
Inserting values, sir.
Sixth row. Line number 132.
Updating the values.
I'm updating employee ID 1 details to, okay. First name I'm changing to James, last name to Gosling, salary to 44,000. And line number 133, what I was doing?
Delete
Delete.
row number 5.
If this procedure executed successfully in employee table, you can see a new row and existing details is updated of employee ID 1 and this row will not exist. So that's a summary of this. Okay, let me run this. So guys, your project is executed successfully. Now do this retrieval operation. Now you can see, guys. First thing is, yeah, if you see the first employee, John Doe, 50,000. Now we updated to James Gosling. Now second change is inserting a new row, right? Yeah, you can see Peter's row is inserted. Third one is you deleted this guy, right? So that guy is deleted. See. So hope two things are clear, everyone, so far. One is procedures are supports control statements. Procedures are allow us to run multiple SQL queries at a time. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go with the reusability thing, and that's very important actually. That's very important. Let me show you what I mean by reusability, but we'll go with this. I'll show you three. Right. Guys, if you see these three queries, in first query, how many values are there? Answer me, how many values are there? In first query, how many values are there?
4 values, sir.
Nice. Second query, how many values are there? Okay. In second query,
4,
how many
sir.
values are there?
4, sir.
Four. Very, very good, very good. Third query, how many values are there?
Only 1. But 1.
You understood, right? The way
Yes.
that I am asking the question. So focus this one, guys. I'm talking about this. Okay, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this. Okay. So where it is an insert query or an update query or a delete query, what you're doing every time you are hard coding the values. Right? Guys, are you aligned this statement? Are you aligned this statement? You are hard coding the values in all the three queries. Everyone aligned?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Everyone aligned? Now,
Yes, sir.
now the solution for it, don't hard code. Don't hard code. Don't hard code. Don't hard code values in the queries. So then what should I do it? So don't hard code the values. Instead, replace with some variables, guys. Okay, wherever your value is there, okay, wherever the value that you hard coded, replace it by the variable, guys. Replace it by the variable. This is the step you need to do it. You understood, guys, what I was saying?
Yes, sir.
Maybe at least 30% you understood, not 100, but I'll go with this. See, 6 is a value, correct? I'm talking about this. 6 is a value. What I was saying? Hey, what I was saying?
Replacing variable.
Replace the
Replace with
variable.
variable.
Don't write 6. Instead, you can use a variable name something, EID. EID. Next. Again, this is second value. Don't hard code it. What I was saying?
Replacing with variable.
E name. Right. Like this. Like this. Don't hard code the values. Use some meaningful variable name. Similarly here also. Don't hard code this. Okay. Give some variable name. Sir, why? I'll tell you quickly why. Okay. I'll tell you quickly why. You understood, right? What we are doing now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so I'll quickly show you this, what I was talking about. Create R, replace procedure name is save EMP row, okay, or record, okay, save EMP record. Then I'll be doing as begin. Guys, I'll be explaining for only first. I'll be explaining only first. Remaining two, you have to practice and show me, okay, on Monday. On Monday. Okay, I'll be showing the first one only, how to make the query reusability. How to make query reusability, I will be showing you. Okay, the first query I'll show you. Remaining, you have to practice. Okay. Now, as I just now explained, write your query as usual. Okay. Write your query as usual. Now, how many values are there? Four, right? Instead of four, okay, instead of four values, I asking you to hard code the value variable, guys. Sorry, instead of hard coding the values, just use some variable names like this. So I'll be using these four variables now. So how values are coming here? Yeah, for that purpose, guys, you have to take them as parameters. So the first parameter is EID and the input type and the number. Can you help me the second one now?
F name in
F
varchar.
name in
Varchar.
Varchar. Next.
L name in
L
varchar.
name in
Name
Mm.
In varchar.
Marker.
Next.
Sal in
Salary.
number.
Number.
Number. Right.
Number.
This is what actually, what I was expected. Okay. Now, sir, how we can make query reusability? Yeah, this is what actually I was talking about. User keyword execute. Now, if I want to insert this guy, hmm, if I want to insert this guy, okay, so I'll be just saving some dummy data. Okay, I will be saving this data now. I'll be saving this data. Guys, this is now, I was calling a procedure. And four arguments I'm passing. For four arguments, I was giving four invariables in parameters. So this all values will be assigned to EID, first name, last name, and salary. And you are simply running your insert query. So whenever, tell me guys, how many times the procedure is created?
only
One
once.
time.
Same, sir.
So one time means whenever the slash is used, the above procedure completely compiled, correct? Correct? Now this
Yes.
insert query is
Yes,
also
sir.
compiled. This insert query also compiled, correct? So this compiled only once. Guys, is compiled only once. Now, whenever you run first time, okay, this variable will replace it by these values. The parameters are replaced by this value. Let's say I want to insert one row. You can change the values like this. You can change the values like this. So, guys, this is proving that your insert query compiled only once and you are running your procedure many times.
Multiple
So that
times.
no, your query will be not compiling second time now. It won't compile because we know the slash will compile this procedure only once. And whenever change the values, these variables are replaced with these values, guys. This is the way we can say we are achieving query reusability, guys. We are achieving query reusability. So to see whether the rows are affected or not, see guys, the two entries are added. And here our queries are not recompiled. This query is not recompiled. This query gets compiled only once. So whatever the way that I've explained, similarly, what do you do now? Practice for update and practice for delete. So that's the only one task I'll be giving to you so that you can understand how in real time we'll be using the process. Make sense?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think next week also, guys, we'll be discussing the same thing. So don't miss it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's all for guys today. Have a happy weekend. Bye everyone. Good night.
Or can we repeat this by using for loop?
Why?
And we are executing it multiple times, no, sir. That's why.
No, no, no. See, procedures we call independently. Okay, let's say Guna, you are registering. For you, procedure is executed once. And there is
Yes,
no
sir.
chance that you, me, and so many people will do the registration at a time, right? They will do individual with this individual forms, correct?
Yes, sir.
So for each person, the procedure will run at backend by one thread.
So
Okay,
individually they will run.
right, right. And for your question, for loop, that's another use case that is satisfied by cursors actually. Okay, I'll discuss you when to use the cursors. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Bye, guys.